Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Amanda. If this is your first time here, welcome to my beauty entertainment channel. Yup. Let's keep it moving. So if you would like to follow me on social media, here's my Twitter and my Instagram. Have fun. Thank you so much. And while you're here, you could also watch some of the recent videos that I posted. So I don't know how many days ago I posted a video of my review of Dua Lipa's new album, Future Nostalgia, masterpiece. We already knew that. But anyway, then before that I posted a video talking about the Kim Kardashian, Taylor Swift, Kanye, whatever that was. Posted a video talking about that. And then before that I ranked Beyonce's albums and you know I had fun, which was great. Alright, let's get to the business. So today's video is a collab. Wow. So today's video I'm collaborating with Julia. If you don't know who Julia is, come get your life. Okay, first of all, let's discuss quality beauty content because girl, it's few and far between. Oh my god. So I watch, my favorite videos of hers are her makeup collection ones and the ones where she does like the new makeup releases. She does like hits and misses. I forget what exactly the series is called, but she like will go over the products she's used for the past couple of weeks and review them. I love those. I rewatch her makeup collection videos all of the time. Today actually is my day that I'm allowing myself to buy makeup because my physics midterm was yesterday. So this is my reward, is to buy makeup today. So I'm gonna go watch like half her videos to figure out what, because I'm like, new products aren't interesting anymore, so I'm gonna go look back at old products that people liked and I'm gonna go buy them. So yes, incredible beauty content. Go subscribe to her, period, if you want to hear someone knowledgeable, actual knowledge of beauty. Wow, interesting. Go subscribe to her channel. Incredible work, incredible. So today we're collaborating on a video, and as you can tell by the title, I think I know what I'm titling this. It's a beauty brand conspiracy theories. So I have a lot. I have a lot. Some could get me in trouble, so I didn't put them in this video. I really don't want to get sued. I feel like I'm a little bit too young to get sued, so I didn't put some of them in this video, but I hint at them. Don't get me sued, please. So yeah, I'm just gonna go through my beauty brand conspiracy theories. Some of these aren't really conspiracy theories, they're more like, here's the cold hard evidence. It's just nobody believes it, even though there's cold hard evidence, whatever. So yes, that's what I'm gonna be doing today. I'm very excited because I had a lot of fun making this list. So first, we're gonna start with something we all know goes on. We're gonna hook up blackout rage. Yes, I'm gonna bring up race again because it applies, Okay, so I have an entire video. It's a get right. I don't have to say that anymore. So I have an entire video talking about what blackout rage is if you haven't heard that word used before. Blackout rage is a social media marketing tactic that is used by everyone and everything. It's pretty much used in any realm ever. Social media personalities love to use it because they don't have a personality of their own, so they have to steal from black people, or they have to try to make black people upset in order. It's very weird. It's getting weird. It's very common though, and to whose surprise? Nobody's surprised. Beauty brands do it too. Oh my god, because their brands are flopping, so they need to come up with something else. Okay. So what I'm gonna be focusing on is brands releasing garbage, sorry, that was so aggressive, garbage foundation or shade ranges for attention. Okay, so I don't want to be rude, but you guys are stupid. I'm not you guys specifically, but like people who keep falling for this every single time. Let's stop being naive. Let's stop being naive. So what happens? A brand that is failing, it is always a brand that is failing, a brand that is flopping, a brand that nobody is talking about. It's always those. You don't ever see a well-respected brand, actually formerly, you see a lot of formerly well-respected brands doing this stuff because they're currently flopping and they need the attention that this is gonna bring. So guys, so they released their 8 shades of yogurt. They released their 8 shades of blueberry yogurt, yogurt with granola. They released the 8 shades. And what happens? What happens? All right, walk, because it's a calculated marketing tactic. Oh my god. I'm using the Milani Screen Queen. Get your life. I already said it. No one's gonna believe me until someone else says it, but get your life, whatever. So the brand releases the absolutely garbage shade range. Someone quote tweets it or reposts it or whatever, and they say something along the lines of, this is a terrible shade range, it's 2020, this can't be happening. Usually, we could also talk about this, that would be a whole influencer conspiracy theories. Usually, a white influencer who has no idea what they're talking about and doesn't really care, they're just doing it because they want to seem woke. Different video. So they release it, someone quotes tweeted and says you don't have any shades, obviously, and it gets a lot of attention. So what happens next? Oh, here's my mirror. So they quote tweeted and now it's getting a lot of attention. So what happens? The influencers, yes, the beauty influencers, what do? They see that this foundation is getting a lot of attention on social media. They're seeing that everyone is talking about it. For example, we could use Beauty Blender as our example. Everyone is talking about it. We want like what's going on, and because all attention is good attention, let's not mind that. Even though the attention is that they're having a shitty shade range, so it's not good attention, but all attention is good attention on social media, okay? So all this attention is being drawn to the foundation, so what do the influencers go and do? They go buy the freaking foundation. They buy the foundation and they post a video. Usually, where is my, here we go again with the shenanigans. Oh, here it is. Okay, sorry for the pause. All right, so they'll post a video. It is usually a dedicated video because guess what's gonna happen? They're gonna get a lot of views. You can go do an experiment right now. I would like you to go into the YouTube search bar and search up Beauty Blender Foundation Review. I would like you to do that. I would like you to pause this video. You can do it on your phone or you can do it on whatever device you're not using to watch this video because you shouldn't click off of me. Go search Beauty Blender Foundation Review. Go search that and then come back to me and tell me that I'm wrong. Come back to me and tell me that I'm wrong. You will be scrolling for days. You will be scrolling until this video ends. I legitimately promise you. Go look, Beauty Blender Foundation Reviews. Especially look at dates, because I know people review the foundation way after the whole like scandal happened, so that's different. But I'm talking about, look at the people who posted these videos within about 2 weeks of the whole fiasco happening. And what happens? Usually the product is not, whether it's foundation, whether it's an ashy eyeshadow palette, whether it's something, it's not usually awful. It's not usually the worst product in the entire world. So the influencer will give it an okay or better review. That'll be their final like thought. They'll be like, yeah, this foundation was okay. They usually say that, it's usually the word okay. And what happens? People go buy it. We have completely forgotten about why that foundation got a lot of attention. Because usually, not always, again, not always, the influencer fails to mention that the talk about this foundation has been about how there are 0 shades. They usually fail to mention that. They'll say something along the lines of, well, this foundation's been getting talked a lot about recently. Oh, this foundation's been in a lot of scandals. Oop, I don't mean to cause another scandal. Something stupid. They'll say something stupid, something that they're trying to be cool and quirky and funny. Oh, I support diversity. They don't. Whatever. I don't need to get into that right now. Again, don't get into things like that yet. So they do that. And because the product is not usually awful, the Beauty Blender foundation I don't think was awful, people go buy it. And now guess what? The brand just won. And then what they can do is in 2 months, they can release an actual okay foundation, and then people go watch old reviews of the foundation, find out that it's a pretty okay foundation, it's not terrible, it's not god-awful, and they go buy it. I am so tired. It is do you not understand? That is calculated. It is they make money off of blackout. I read some of the comments on my Black Outrage video and people were like, I don't get it. What's the why do you think it's a marketing tactic? Their brands are making money off of this. They are selling products that would have or should have flopped. They are making profit due to Black Outrage. And we gotta stop doing it. What I am saying from now on, what you gotta do not give the brand any sort of attention. Do not directly reply to their tweet. Do not quote tweet. Don't do any of that. What you can do is what I do. I screenshot it. I take it away from the brand's page and I post it on mine. I'm like, look at this garbage. You don't have to even know what the brand is. You don't have to even say the name of the foundation. You just completely ignore all of the details and just discuss how people are still releasing garbage foundation shade ranges in the year of our Lord and Savior Beyonce. It's kind of alarming. You know what? It's absolutely crazy, because the same people, the same brands that do this will then get on the Big Blue app and be like, we welcome and in fact encourage diversity. That's ridiculous. Don't give the brand any sort of attention. Blur out their name, take it away from their page, or you could come up with some sort of creative version of saying the brand's name. So like a Jeremiah Starburst or something like Scuttlefish. Like you could do that, but for a brand, I'll give you some quick ones right now. One, Naked. You could just say Naked. We all know who you're talking about. You could say we got eyebrow products and nothing else. That's an entire brand right there. Or you could say Jaclyn saved our ass. Three different brands right there. I didn't say the name. Don't give them any attention, please. It is a calculated marketing strategy, because they always release the actual shade range within 2 months. They release the actual shade range that should have been launched in the very beginning. They release it within 2 months. It's literally like clockwork. It's clockwork. Speaking of calculated marketing strategies, we're going to be talking about leaking products. Before I begin, not every product from every brand is leaked on purpose. Like, please, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying, I'm not gonna say what product I think are leaked on purpose. I've made videos on that, but I've talked in my videos about what brands I think do leak their products on purpose. I'm just gonna tell you what the benefits are of leaking a product on purpose, and maybe we'll connect the dots, okay? So there are two scenarios here when the company is thinking about leaking their own product. The first is that they aren't too sure about the product. They're nervous for launch. They're not really sure what exactly people's reaction to this product will be. They aren't too sure about this eyeshadow palette. They're not too sure about these new blushes or something, or these new liners. They're not really sure. They don't really know how people are gonna react. Or perhaps they just recently got into a scandal and they don't know if people are still gonna buy their products. So they leak it. They leak the product about a month or so before they were scheduled to launch it, and they test the waters. They see what the reaction of the general public is. They want it, like, if they could just do, I don't know, a focus group or something, but that costs, people don't like spending money. Leaking your own product is free. So any comment that is made about said product is recorded. And when I say any comment, I mean every single comment. Let's say Trend Mood leaks it, because she leaks a lot of stuff. All those Trend Mood comments are put into the archive. They are looked at and they are read, because they're doing this because they don't know how this product is going to do. They're testing the general public's perception of it. If it's bad, the public doesn't like it, they'll change something about it. It might be very, very subtle, or it might be completely drastic, or they might scrap the product altogether. And then they'll release it when they originally intended. Because here's the thing, everyone says stuff like leaking a product dies down the hype. Not really true. I would say that it kind of increases the hype of a product, especially if the leaked product is actually good. Now you're like, okay, when can I get this? When can I get this? And then people start paying more attention to your brand. So that's the first scenario. The second scenario is that the product is coming, and the product is coming fast. And this is called the sympathy leak. So this is usually associated with influencer collabs. Again, I am not saying that all influencer collabs that have been leaked were leaked on purpose. I am not, please. I am not saying that. I'm not even, we really want to go there? I don't put it past some of these brands to leak the influencer collab and not tell the influencer. I wouldn't put it past them. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's move on. But I'm just gonna talk about the benefits of the sympathy leak, because we see it quite often. So the influencer, so the product gets leaked usually a week or a couple days before it was supposed to be originally announced. It's always a few days. It's always a few days. So it gets leaked, and the influencer then, because their moment was literally robbed from them, again, I don't put it past brands to leak a product and not tell the person they collab with that they're gonna leak the product. I wouldn't put it past them. Let me set my face, Fenty BB powder, period. I don't talk about this powder a lot, but it's the only one I use, so you should know it's my favorite by now. Like, this is the only powder I use. Okay, so then the influencer will post about how their moment was taken away from them. It's usually in some sort of long-winded Instagram post, tweet, and it's because their moment was taken from them. They weren't given the opportunity to actually announce their own launch. That's rude. That's rude. Again, I'm not putting it past brands. So they had this long-winded Instagram post where they're like, my moment was robbed from me. I wasn't allowed to announce my own product that I worked very, very hard on. Understandable. I wasn't able to announce it when I wanted. Same thing with leaking artist music or whatever. I wasn't able to do it when I wanted. So what does that do? People feel bad for the influencer, because like, it's like your hard work was just ripped from you. Like, you put in all that work into a collab, whether it's months, whether it's years, usually years, like, and someone just snatched it. The brand did. I'm telling you, I keep saying it, I'm not putting it past some of these brands to leak it and not tell the influencer. So they gain more sympathy, and then what happens? The product goes on sale early. It goes on sale earlier than it was originally supposed to. Why? Why does it go on sale early? Oh, I don't know. Perhaps because people are currently talking about it. Maybe that's why it goes on sale early. Or are they lying? Was that the original launch date from the beginning? Oop. Sometimes they're like, we had to, you know, move up the launch date because the palette got leaked. You're moving it up because people are currently talking about it, and you want the sympathy buys. You want the, because sympathy buys are real. You might not even realize you're giving someone a sympathy buy, and it doesn't really matter if the product is actually good, but you might not even realize. You might have given a lot of people sympathy buys right now. It was just in your subconscious. You're like, oh, you're like scrolling on like Sephora, Ulta, or wherever, and you're on trend mood looking for new stuff to buy, which is what I'm gonna do after this video. I'm very excited to buy makeup. That was a run-on sentence. Anyway, you go and you sympathy purchase. They got you. They get you. This is all like subconscious stuff you don't even realize until you become hyper aware. Until you become hyper aware, like I have for some of this stuff, you start seeing bullshit. You start it's all a facade. It's all a facade. Now, of course, some things are actually leaked by people, but the product goes on sale early. The product sells, and sells very well. Like clockwork. It happens. I don't even have to say what brand uses. There might be a couple that you could think of that love to use as their favorite marketing strategy, but there's a brand, it's Morphe. All of their influencer collabs have gotten leaked. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Please. Please. Especially, please. I'll talk about that more in a second. So that was the second thing. Third, PR giveaways. This is not a conspiracy, this is a fact. All PR giveaways, contests, searches are free promotion for the brand. Let's discuss, especially after the ABH mega PR search that happened last year, brands started noticing what arose from said PR search. Now, I do not know the intentions of ABH. I don't know the intentions. I don't know if the intentions was to get free promotion, but you cannot deny that free promotion came from the PR search. Because what happens? This is a technique that brands use to get the most bang for their buck, because you get more than you have to actually put out, except it has backfired once, and I'll talk about that more in a second. So now you have a bunch of people, you announce a PR giveaway search. PR giveaways are stupid. There's the ones where it's like, enter for a chance to win a year of PR. Don't ever do that, please. Okay, so you have a bunch of people now posting with your products to have a chance of getting on PR, which is free promotion for your brand, and probably a spike in sales because people are going out to buy your brand's products. They have more of a chance to get on your PR, especially your just released products, because that's what your brand is currently posting on their Instagram. That's what your brand is currently looking for, is people using the products that just came out from your brand. So now that product that was just released like last week or last month, the sales are increasing because people want to get on your PR list. And then what happens when you're on the PR list? Most likely the only PR list that you're on, or 1 out of 4 or 1 out of 5, usually. Not always, because people who are entering PR searches usually are much smaller influencers. They're taking advantage of you. So now you're only on this one PR list, or it's 1 out of like a small number. So what are you doing? You're constantly posting the product. You are constantly posting the product. Free all they had to do was send you an eyeshadow palette. They didn't have to do anything. They didn't have to spend. We saw how this backfired with ABH, how they had to take people off their PR list because they were spending they had a lot of people on their PR list. But at the end of the day, they got more than they put out. They got more. Everyone was using those products in that situation specifically. Everyone was using those products. Free promotion. Sales were increasing. Everyone was going out to go buy products to have a better chance of getting on their PR list. And yeah, it backfired because it resulted in people getting like booted off with no warning, which is business, but it's still not a great thing to actually do to people. It's business, like it is business, but like it's not great to do that to people, I would say. And yeah, they gained more than they lost. They lost a lot. They had to spend a lot of money sending that PR to people, but they gained probably, I would say, they saved upwards of hundreds of thousands of dollars. They didn't have to market as much as they would have because they got all the free promotion from people trying to get on their PR list, which is fun. Wow. Whew. I have a couple more. The next one. Undisclosed sponsorships. You guys are getting played. I'm not. You have to become, this is something that if out of any of these, if you want to become hyper aware to one, I'm telling you, this is the one. You need to become hyper aware of these because people are getting played like a damn violin. So a couple of years ago, I would say late 2018, beauty consumers became super hyper aware of sponsorships and that beauty influencers were getting sponsored a lot, and for some reason it turned into we can't trust any influencer who is sponsored. We don't trust people to have their own opinion, which I don't really know why people went down that route, but it might be because beauty influencers were recommending us literal garbage and they were sponsored because of it. I don't know. I don't know though. Okay, so what happened after that? Beauty influencers stopped doing sponsorships as much as they used to, because you can go look in the comments under any beauty influencer or beauty YouTuber's videos that is sponsored. You'll scroll through comments of, you're lying. There's no way you're sponsored. That's what it is. People don't like sponsored videos. I don't really know why. Like, people can form their own, I don't know why, but like, with a track record of some beauty YouTubers, I can see why people might not trust the whole sponsorships things. So what happened? Beauty influencers stopped doing sponsorships as much as they used to. Or did they? Or did they just become undisclosed? Let's talk. We are being plagued with undisclosed. Wow, it is insane. And I would say about 90% of people are blissfully unaware that we are being plagued by undisclosed sponsorships. Okay, so if you want to stay unaware, skip this part. You probably don't care, but I need you guys to look for these signs. Again, there's no issue. I have absolutely no issue with people doing sponsorships. I think it's great, but we got this rise of undisclosed sponsorships because people don't like people who do sponsorships. People are turning to the undisclosed route. Brands are turning to the undisclosed route because it won't get them in trouble as much. Because people won't realize things unless you actually look at the real itty bitty. It's not obvious. It's not obvious most of the time when it's an undisclosed sponsorship. Okay. And especially after what started my I think a lot of people's hyper awareness of undisclosed sponsorship was that fuzzy ass sponge that y'all kept shoving down my throat for like 6 months. Like, I think that's what started at least me. I was like, interesting, and then no one uses it. Oh, that's what that sponge was. That too. As Told by Kanan just posted a video talking about makeup people forgot about, and that sponge was in there. Everyone is a liar. Do you see anybody still using that sponge? Oh, I'll wait. Because it's not true. It's not all undisclosed. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Walk with me. First impressions videos. Nightmare. 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 Is this the best foundation ever? Is this the best powder ever? Is this the best concealer ever? Undisclosed sponsors, all of them, every single one. Now I'm sweating. Now I'm sweating because you have to pay attention to the signs. If you notice perhaps that someone did a first impressions video and they spent an eerily long time discussing about a product and then you never ever see it again on their channel, brands are doing this more and more now because people don't like regular sponsored videos. And technically they're not, I don't know FTC laws, I don't know. But I don't think they're technically like, because the video isn't sponsored. They were just paid to put the product in the video. It's a loophole that they have found and they are using the hell out of it. Open your eyes, open them. I'm telling, if you care that people aren't disclosing their ads, open your eyes a little bit. And they're taking this path because it gives them less drama, it's less fuss. They don't have to deal with people yelling about every video being sponsored. It's better for both the brand and the influencer. Yup. My next one, back to race. Some of these brands are being run by KKK members. I don't know. Something's not sitting right with me. Something is not sitting, I'll start naming. Benefit, something's not sitting right with me. Something is not, is it everyday Benefit says I hate black people? I'm wondering, I'm sorry, allegedly. Why is it every day? Every day I'm being shoved, Hoola bronzers being shoved down my throat. It took how many years? 3-4 years for them to extend the shade range of their Hoola bronzer. Interesting. Is it every day we release a face palette that nobody asked for and it has 6 shades of ash? Is it every day I see vanilla, snow bunny, alabaster paint being thrown at me from the Benefit camp? It doesn't sit right with me. Something's not, I don't want to say too much, something's not right. Something is it every day Benefit says black people to the back? Is it every day? Because I'm growing sick and tired of it. I love that eyebrow pencil, but it might be time, it's time to retire it because this is ridiculous. Is it every day? Is it every, also that brow search, there's that, free promotion again. Anyway, and is it canceled this year? If it's not, I think it is canceled. If it's not, tell me if you're entering, I'll support you, but it might be canceled, I'm not sure. It Cosmetics too, I don't care. It Cosmetics, something's not sitting right with me either. Why is it, why won't you extend your shade range? Maybe they did, maybe I'm just not, I don't pay attention because it's not genuine. Those skincare company, those foundations that are like skincare or like tinted moisturizer and then we have 2 shades and they're like, well, it's cause you don't need your exact shade when it's a tinted, when it has less coverage. That's wrong. They're being, I'm seeing pointed cap. I'm seeing paper bag test. I'm seeing, you know, something's not right. I don't want to say too much, but something's not right. Something's not. Is it every single day, every time? Go look at Benefit's Instagram. Let's just pull it up. Just pull it up. Since I'm already here. I'm already here. Benefit. Okay, so Instagram is broken. Yeah. Oh, it's not broken. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Go look at Benefit's Instagram and then report back to me. After you did this, did you search for the Beauty Blender foundation reviews? You know I'm right. I'm literally giving you the evidence. I'm literally giving you the evidence. Oh my God. Then lastly, okay, listen. The reason I say that about Benefit, Benefit the only brand that Jeffree Star has Voldemort has collabed with, besides Morphe. Next, Morphe. I made a whole video about Morphe. I could make another whole video about Morphe because they keep, if you really think of, whatever, they do. There's enough conspiracy theories on this brand alone for a 30-minute video. Something is shady. Thieving cannot. I said in my Morphe video, they leaked Jaclyn Hill's palette. They leaked the volume 2. They leaked that all on purpose. That's who I was talking about earlier. They did it allegedly. Allegedly, they did all that on purpose. But you know what they absolutely did? They set Jaclyn Hill the hell up. They have been setting Jaclyn Hill the hell up since the Vault collection. She made them so much money from the original Jaclyn Hill palette, that original Jaclyn Hill palette. The one they said the Vault, they said, you know what? Jaclyn Hill's name is pretty good right now. At that point, it's pretty good. People really like Jaclyn Hill. At that point, people still did. People really like her. We don't have to do the best quality, because there's no reason those Vault palettes were as bad as they were. There's no reason those palettes were as bad as they were, and how some of the reviews of them were good when they were so obviously piss poor. They set her up with the Vault. They set up with the Vault, and they set her up with that new vegan to non-vegan formula change. They set her up. They set her up because they know nobody likes Jaclyn Hill. Like right now, they know that Jaclyn Hill does not have the best perception in people's eyes, so they set her up with that formula change. They knew people were gonna blame her instead of the brand who makes the eyeshadow. They knew people were gonna blame her, and they set her up. They changed it for like cost-cutting costs, allegedly. They changed it for cost-cutting costs, and they left her in the dust, allegedly. Morphe has it. I have a theory. I don't want to get sued. It's what you think it is. Something's not right. Something's not right. Anyway, okay, so that's the end of my video. I'm not getting allegedly, yep. Allegedly. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Let me know some brand conspiracy theories you guys have. You can speak freely in the comments. No, I don't think people can see you down there. Can they? I'm not sure. Don't trust you on that. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Thank you so much for watching. If you would like to follow me on social media, here's my Twitter and my Instagram. Again, go have fun, and you can check out some of my recent videos that are on your screen now. Thank you so much to I can't speak. Thank you so much to Julia for collaborating with me. I had so much fun making this list, and there's more. So if you guys want to hear more, let me know, because I have more. So yeah, this was such a fun collab. I had a lot of fun. Go check out her channel. Quality beauty content. Wow. So yeah, that's the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.